Hello again and welcome back to my playthrough of Skyrim. I am Mental Fox, and I thank you for joining me again. We are just outside of Hobbs Fall Cave. We're here because we're going to investigate Hobbs Fall Cave. It's so descriptive. We look in our journal here, look at what quest we're working on. It's a miscellaneous quest. Investigate Hobbs Fall Cave. Why are we here? Well, we're looking for this woman whose name I already forget. Isabelle something with an R. Last we heard from Vex in the Ragged Flagon, Isabelle went into this cave. And, probably, not a happy ending, I'm gonna guess, for old Isabelle. Just guess, just a thought I'm having, based upon pretty much every other quest that we do in Skyrim when we're supposed to find a person. We always find them dead. Oh, well, that didn't take long at all. She's pretty dead. Let's get some light in here. We could really get a good look at this dead body. Yep, there she is. What happened to her clothes? Why is she naked? Yep, here she is, Isabelle Rolaine, lying here next to an empty wine bottle, next to another empty wine bottle. I do not like the way this looks. Let's search. I don't know what we're going to find. I don't know where she's hiding anything. She's not wearing any clothing. But we find a letter from Isabelle here. And now we're going to take Isabelle's letter to Ranmir, but not until we read it. You know darn well we're going to read it. Because that's the kind of guy I am. Sticking my nose in other people's business where it doesn't belong. Letter from Isabelle. Let's check it out. My dearest Ranmir, by the time you receive this, I will be gone. I know that it's wrong to mislead you, but I didn't want you to prevent me from going. I know it's been hard on you, on both of us struggling to survive. I hate to see the look in your eyes every time you think about how little the two of us have, and I know you're too proud to ever say anything. So I'm going to make it all better. I've talked to my friend, Vex, and she's given me some advice. I know how to get something that will allow us to live happily, without ever worrying about money ever again. I love you so much, Ranmir. You mean the world to me, and I only want to see you happy. Worry not, I'll be home soon, Isabelle. Well, that's sad. That's sad. She came here looking for fortune. Instead, she did. Well, let's travel on back. Give Ranmir the bad news. I wonder, though. I wonder if... I kind of hate to do this because it's not a super easy place to get to. But what if we went back and talked to Vex? Do you think Vex would be interested to know what happened to Isabelle? They were friends. Let's go see. Let's see if she has anything to say. Oh, hey. What are you doing out here?
Aha, a fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire?
Aha!
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Alright. Don't watch what I do over here. It's secret, okay? Hey, Tavis, could you go distract him so he doesn't see me do this? This is a secret. He's not a member of the Thieves Guild, so he's not allowed in here.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too. So, it's actually considerably brighter in here. I made a change to one of my mods to make it not as dark in the inside places. Certainly seems to have made a difference. Is Vex still here?
Good to see you lot. How are things?
On the Cyrodiil frontier was worthless.
Oh, there she is.
That's impossible.
Let's have a seat.
I distinctly heard that lout in the tavern say it was a full shipment
Hey,
of
Vex.
furs.
Need a few spare septums?
Eh.
Got the cure right here.
Okay. No opportunity to talk to her
These jobs
about...
aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
About Isabelle. That's too bad. That's too bad. Okay. Well, now we got to get out of here so we
Yes,
can fast
Ranmir.
travel again.
Did you need something?
Need something?
Need something? Why does this close? Let me out of here. He's still out here. Alright, let us bring up our map. We're going to go ahead and head on back to Winterhold. Hopefully Ranmir is still drinking his sorrows away in that pub. So we'll be able to easily find him. And it looks like that is the case indeed. So let's go on in here. See how different this place looks now that I've upped the brightness.
Welcome. Let me know if you want.
That's better. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, it still has like kind of like the mood lighting. Nice shadows from the fire burning in the center of the room. But it's bright enough in here now that you could actually see what's going on. Let's go ahead and sit down here. Let's have a seat next to him.
Empire's in charge now, huh? Only a matter of time before we start getting bothered by them Thalmoricars, or Justimores, you know, them elves.
You know, them elves. Let's have a little heart-to-heart with Ranmir here.
Unless... I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, alright?
Well, you're probably going to want to drink more after this. I have something for you.
Unless it's gold for another round of drinks, I don't want to hear it.
Well, it's a letter from Isabelle. You should probably read it.
Yes, quite fine.
A what?
My accommodations
Don't
here
you go
continue
pulling my leg. Give it here.
And there haven't been any...
This is really from her, isn't it?
Referring to your other...
Did she really run off and do this?
It's quite all right.
For me?
I expect a bit of animosity.
By the 8. She's dead, isn't she? And it's all my fault. I have some thinking to do. Thank you for this.
Okay, well. Have you thought about it?
Please, leave me alone.
Okay.
I need to be by myself.
Is that really the end of that quest for us?
Please, leave me alone. I need to be by myself.
Everything needs to be about our character. That's what's really important. Yeah, there's nothing left here for us with the Isabelle quest. I don't know whether if we leave and came back later, he would have something new to say. Oh, hey.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. Another note from your friend Rallis.
Oh,
I hope everything is all right. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Here, have a tip. Oh, never mind. So, we have now heard back from Rallis. And apparently he has hired some people. And we're going to return to Kolbjorn Barrow to see how it's going. But I was going to say, you know, I guess at some point we could come back here and see if Ranmir has anything to say. Oh my gosh. Has he left? If so, he must have walked right past me.
I don't like doing business with Azora's faithful. Make it quick.
Hey.
Turns out who runs Winterhold doesn't change much. Can't say I'm surprised.
So, where did old Ranmir go?
Running low on me.
Doesn't he live in here?
No, without Ranmir around, we're running out of stock far less often than we're used to.
Huh.
Let's just keep an eye on the supply. It's such a chore to restock.
I suppose
Absolutely
that's a
no
benefit to
time
having
to
so
deal
few
with lowlifes
customers.
these days. Go away.
Huh. She said without Ranmir around, we don't run out of stock as quickly. Well, I guess Ranmir must have walked right past me when I was standing outside talking to the courier and I didn't even notice it. So, we've chased Ranmir away from the bar.
White Mane has been laid to rest, I know.
You're not Ranmir. Well, shoot.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Nope, sorry, nothing. This is the truth. Well, I don't know where Ranmir went, and we may never know. Does he even have a house in town? Does he live in one of these burned-out shells? I don't know.
Take care if you're venturing too far from town.
Still the courier.
It's a bitter wind coming off the Sea of Ghosts.
Well, that's a shame. Ranmir, he just disappeared. Don't know where he went. I would have liked to have followed him, see where he went. Probably literally stumble across his body here at some point. Hey, Berna.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Hey, why'd you set up shop here anyway?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and his drinking soaked up whatever coin we had. So I opened a shop to try and get by. Now, though, have to admit, I'm attached to the place. Suppose that makes me crazy, doesn't it?
Did she mention Ranmir?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and his drinking soaked up whatever coin we had.
Did she say... Kind of like she said Branmir, but surely she meant Ranmir. Does that mean...
You want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I walked right back in here. I would have turned around there. She does have a shop here in town, but it's probably not open right now. Right? Yeah, she's walking over here.
Nope. Sorry.
But, oh, it's open. Let's go in. Let's go in and see if Ranmir's in here. Oh, Ranmir. Oh, he's not in here. Oh, well. You know, I tried. I tried to find Ranmir's remains. But I don't know where he is. That courier needs to leave. I keep thinking he's Ranmir. Pretty neat places they've got here. Well, let's head on back over to Solstheim and see what old what's-his-face has for us. Here we go. Solstheim. Let's go over here. See if they've opened up any more of this mine. See if there's any more draugr for us to slay. There probably is.
Talk to Captain Galland if you're looking to book passage.
Okay, we want to go back to Kolbjorn Barrow. Dark out here. Goodness. Oh, there's a book here. Journal. Huh. Journal of Rallis Sedaris, Volume 21. How have I not seen these books before? Huh. Are there other journal books around here? So here's Rallis.
And now you're back. Great. Just great.
And now you're back. Yeah, he's not too happy to see us, it seems. Let's read his journal. Maybe we'll learn something, because you know, I keep saying that I don't really trust this guy. Gold in there. Some gold in there. I'm not taking it right in front of him. I don't know if it's stealing or not.
And now you're back. Great. Just great.
Journal, Rallis Sedaris, Volume 21. The Journal of Rallis Sedaris, Volume 21. My invisible friends have kept it up, drawing closer. It took me a while to realize they were hiding themselves, but I figure it's out of shame. It takes a certain type of cowardice to spend all your time questioning a man's worth and value. You'd think they'd have the decency to at least let me sleep, but they persist even there. As for the dig, we continue to stall out with the opposition from within the barrow. I had hoped the hardy people of this island would be able to deal with shuffling bones, but I appear to have overestimated them. I won't make that mistake again. Okay, well there's the first one of those. And thank goodness for that glowing book mod that I've got. I might not have seen it otherwise. Huh, so what's this invisible business he's talking about? Invisible? His invisible friends, they draw closer. He sees them in his dreams. Alright, buddy. Let's get some light in here so you can see.
And now you're back. Great. Just great.
What is it this time?
Draugr again. I mean, we should have expected it, right? What else do you find in these damned crypts but waves and waves of draugr? At least 6 of the diggers are dead. The rest of them ran off, and I don't blame them. You've had some luck with these things before. Do you think you could go back in? See if anyone's still alive?
Well, now we need to clear the draugr from Kolbjorn Barrow, and also search for the missing miners. I agreed to fund Rallus Sedaris' expedition to excavate Kolbjorn Barrow, but work on the site has stopped. Most of the miners were killed by another wave of draugr attacks, and 2 more are unaccounted for. That's just freaking great, man.
Any news?
Nope, not yet.
Then why are you still talking to me?
Well, Talvis, I guess we're going back in. Here we go. Here we go. The journal we found was volume 21. Are we going to find others? Surely we're not going to find 20 more. Oh, here's a miner. He's got some gold. He's not going to need that anymore. He's not going to need this lockpick anymore either. Ooh. How did I... There's a chest here. Was this here before? Let's see if I remember how to do this. Apparently I do. Some gold and some more lockpicks. Okay, take that. He like turns his back. He's not a party to this thievery. I do not need a pickaxe. Whoop, why did I switch to third-person view all of a sudden? Weird. Draugr. Why did it have to be draugr? Well, let's see if I remember how to fight. Where are they? I heard them. There's one right here. Oh, whoa! Whoa, what the heck just happened? Oh. What exploded? Sure. Time to block, it says. Oh. Oh man, this is a scary sounding dude. Well, one hit and they're dead pretty much. So, apparently this sword I've got has a fire effect. I had forgotten that. That's pretty cool. Well, let's loot these guys. What do you got? Some gold. Not interested in anything else you've got, I don't think. I mean, these arrows worth a damn. I don't know. Let's pick them up anyway. Gold. A battle axe. Nah. Up here. Gold. Arrows. That's all I want from this guy. I'm gonna drive you guys crazy again by picking up arrows that I'll never use. They don't weigh anything. Look, I'm gonna take that one too. Restless draugr. Pretty restful now. That chest is empty. That's disappointing. Get a little more light in here. Got a shield. Well, there were a few draugr there that we just faced. Oh, a miner. Gold. So I guess I'm to assume that there are some miners who are still alive in here. Malign aversion to fire. Target is 85% weaker to fire damage for 30 seconds. Oh, another arrow. Taking it. Okay, we found 2 dead miners thus far. Said there was 6 dead and 2 unaccounted for, I believe. That's what I've heard. Another miner here. Are those your mining clothes? Take your lockpick. Oh, hey buddy, what's up? Oh. Huh, how am I gonna get up there? I'm gonna guess that old... What's his face? The guy traveling with me is the one... That is, yeah, he's in Fireball. I've got something fire related as well. Draugr Deathlord, really? He's taking a knee. Did we get him? We did. Taking that ebony arrow. At least that one's worth something. Here's a miner here. Another miner. I found 3 more gold on this guy. Draugr Deathlord. Really? Let's take his ebony arrows. I mean, this bow's pretty nice, right? Take that. There's a shovel, but I don't see the miner who's using the shovel. Here is a miner. He has nothing useful on him. There's another miner. Take the lockpick. Why do these miners have so many lockpicks? I guess when they find a chest, they just want to get right into it. There's like a gate right there. Okay, I guess we're going to be able to get through there from that gate, maybe. It's funny. I think the whole... I can't get up here. The whole purpose of this is so I can get to those boots that we already took. There's the body there. Alright, let's go down this way. Get a little more light in here. No druggies? Oh, I hear one. Oh, hey. I didn't mean to wake you. Draugr White. Oh. Come on, fireball. Fireball. I mean, these guys, they go down quickly. And I'm okay with that. Time to block. Oh, look at this blocking me.
This is the end for you.
Can you imagine that, though? Like actually being in a life and death fight, and you say, you shout, "This is the end for you." Uh-huh. Ooh, garnet, some gold. What is this? Oh, there's a chain here. We're not going to activate that right this second. We're not going to open that up, right? Look at the map. Well, it's hard to say by looking at the map, really, what's going to happen. But that does look like a wall that may... Oh, is he still fighting somebody out here? Where are you? Did you disappear again? I think my buddy disappeared again. I mean, is he literally invisible right now? Where is my guy? What happens to this guy in here? Does he have an invisibility spell I'm unaware of? Hold on a second. Let's see something real quick. Okay. I think that's all I'm seeing over here. Yeah, that it looks like a piece of paper to me, but it's not. It's just a stone or something. I'm afraid I'm going to turn around and see my companion dead. Would it be the first time? Braden. Or Bradine. He's got the book Azadal's Descent. We've already read that book. Did I search you yet? Yeah. Well, something pointing back in this direction. Is it the body here that it's pointing at? I'm not sure. Search for the missing miners. I mean, I guess this is one of them. I don't know why he's not disappearing off my map. Well, let's see what happens when we pull this chain. I hope my friend shows up. Jeez, where the heck did he go? Okay, is there sneak in this game? I don't even remember. Ooh, critical strike. I mean, I barely even worry about these guys, and I'm okay with that. Although, I do wonder, you know, since I reinstalled the game, did it reset the difficulty? It may have. It may have reset the difficulty, and now I'm carrying too much, and my companion is nowhere to be found. This is just great. Whoa. The door shut behind me? There's somebody moving around in there. That whoever, it's either they're alive, whoever that is. Let's see if we can't drop some stuff here. And free up some frickin' space in our inventory so we can carry more crap. Bunch of books. Man, these are all... Oh, because I'm in books. Duh. Okay. I mean, I guess I could get rid of... I mean, this really isn't worth all that much. I mean, it's kind of neat, but it's not worth that much. I'm going to get rid of these cogs, too. No, I'm just kidding. Why do I have 2 pickaxes? I don't know. We'll get rid of those. And, that frees up some weight, but not a whole lot. Oh, this damn rusty mace that we can't get rid of. This is part of a quest that I'll probably never complete. Why am I carrying a skull? I don't know, but it's gone now. And then, I mean, I could get rid of this sword. I mean, I thought it was cool because it was an ebony sword, but... I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what else happens in here. That I'm in here all by myself, apparently. Oh. I must have woken somebody up. So we pull this chain. Oh, it's doing the spinning business. Okay. It's kind of fun. Did I search you already? Yeah. Whoa! Hey you, come here, don't get hit by that. Oh, you're a draugr. Why are you showing up? Is he one of the miners? Is he turned into a draugr? Is that what happened? Well, if that's the case, I have no indication that that's what happened. Huh. Not sure what's going on. What is it about this place that makes my buddy disappear? I guess I'll keep moving. Let's see, what does the map show us? Not a whole lot, really. I see a chain right there, but that's probably so I could get out of here in case I get locked in. There's a tripwire here that's already been tripped. Oh, that guy must have stepped on it, and that's what made that thing fall. Pressure plate right there. Urn. You know I want it. Give me what you got. Got a gate here. Ooh. Oh, we have a little puzzle that we're going to need to solve, I guess. Here we've got a soul gem. Oh yeah, so if we had stepped on this, it probably would have zapped us. Not anymore. So. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Stuck. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm freaking stuck, man. Come on. Come on, let me out of here. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, let me out of here. There we go. Whew. Didn't like that. Oh, hey, look. Greater soul gem. Petty soul gem. Don't be so petty. Handle. These all look the same to me. Oh, ouchies. Okay. Don't pull that one. I'm not sure what this one just did. But, I solved it. Oh. Well, we've completed our search for the missing miners. And I guess I'm all alone now. Hey, stop it. Oh, I'm out of magic, I guess. You're dead. Yeah, this would probably be a bit of a challenge. If, what wasn't an easy mode, I'll change it here in a bit. I'm not complaining though. Well, we've cleared the draugr from Kolbjorn Barrow. Go back and check out the body here. Oh, Morelli. Letter from Morelli. I'm going to take her circlet here. And her lockpick. And we'll pick up this letter. Let's check it out. Let's see what her final words were. Wasn't it called Letter from Morelli? Maybe it was a quest as a key. I don't remember. Let's just look at everything. Let's see here. Can we find it? A lot of keys. Letter from Morelli. It's a book. I don't know why I didn't see it. Mother, I understand your worries, but there's really nothing that should frighten you that much. The first crew working here was a bunch of idiots and milk drinkers who didn't know how to watch their own backs. We might run into some trouble, but I've handled trouble before. The one who hired us, Rallis, is a bit of an odd one. I'm keeping my eye on him, though, so don't add that to your fretting. We'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Just worry about you and Father and let me worry about myself. We'll talk when I'm home. There should be money enclosed with this, and if it's missing, you should take it out of the courier's hide. Yours, Morelli. Well, there was no money in it. Probably because she didn't give it to the courier yet, huh? Well, Morelli, I'm really sorry that worked out like that for you. It's a shame. Another sad story in the world of Skyrim. So here, we can walk out this way if we so desire. I keep hearing that sound. It indicates one of those word walls or whatever you call them. Ding, 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 ding. But I don't know where it is. You, sir, I'm taking your gold, I'm taking your ingots, I'm taking your arrows. And you? Well, I'm taking your gold. And be glad that that's all I take. And here... Ooh. Let's get some light in here so we can see what the heck's going on. Here we've got Azadal's Ring of Necromancy. Okay. I miss how in Elden Ring, when you pick something up, you get to read about it. This one, not so much. It tells a little bit about what it does. Azadal's Ring of Necromancy. Whenever a creature you have reanimated takes damage, they explode for 50 points of frost damage and die. Okay. Where did I come from? Where have I been? Where have I not been? Nordic battle axe. It looks cool, but don't know if the value to weight ratio is there. Where is it? This thing here? Yeah, value to weight 50. It's better than the ebony sword's value to weight. That is what I picked up, right? Crap, I don't know, man. Maybe it was this. It was this. Oh, this thing's even worse. Okay, I was looking at that wrong. Yeah, this is crap. Makes that sword that I dropped look like a freaking priceless artifact. Did I search you guys yet? No. Oh, got gold, common soul gem. You, sir. Ooh. There's an arrow there, but I can't seem to isolate it. Gold. Oh, there was the arrow. This is the way we came from. So where is this chanting? Ooh. That made that fall. Okay. Thought the tripwire did that. So, look at the map. I mean, you hear it too, right? The chanting that is usually around one of those walls that teaches us a new shout word or whatever. I hear it here. But I don't know. That's faded away now. Huh. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's going to be more to this quest that'll open up more. Maybe we'll get out here and he'll be like, well, give me 3,000 gold and I'll hire more fodder for the draugr. So what's the quest say now? Let's see. At his request, I dealt with the draugr and found the bodies of the missing miners. It's a piece of music out here. I'm looking around to see if I see any more of his journals. Nope, he doesn't have any journals on his person. Whoops.
Any news?
Yeah, I got a little bit of news.
Any news?
Well, I've defeated the draugr and located the missing miners. They're dead.
I should have figured. Damn. Well, at least we can get back to work. But hazard pay keeps piling up, and this won't be getting any cheaper. I'm going to hire some mercenaries this time, too. Having some people around who know how to fight should. Well, it'll set the miners at ease, and hopefully keep them alive. But they won't be cheap either. It's going to hit 3,000 this time, I'm afraid. Have you got that on you?
I do, but let's see what happens if I say no.
Look, I appreciate your company, but that's not why you're here. You're the money in this operation. And I guess some of the muscle. But for now, I need you to be the money. So come back when you can do your job.
I mean, we're really doing everything here, aren't we? I mean, I guess he goes out and, you know, hires people. But we're the money and the brawn in this operation. So the quest now says, let's see, I agreed to fund Rallus Sedaris' expedition to excavate Kolbjorn Barrow, but the ongoing draugr attacks means he needs more gold in order to hire more miners and guards to protect them. Well, this quest isn't going to do itself, so I guess we'd better give him yet more gold.
I don't suppose you have the gold yet.
I've had it all along.
We're going to be making this back 50-fold, partner. Trust me on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go hire a new crew and some brawny types to keep them safe. Come back and check in on us. Nothing can stop us this time.
Nothing can stop us this time. So he says. If we talk to him now...
Look, this can be a slow business. Digging takes time. Come around later and I'll have something more interesting to show.
Well, that means that now we need to find something else to do to pass the time while we wait for him to hire some more people. And if we look at our quests, well, don't really have a whole bunch of them. This one, we've got the 10 cog thing. This one, I'm supposed to find for, or look for Wolf's brother Torkild. But I don't know where we got this quest. Don't know where we might find this guy. No idea. So, what does that mean for us? Well, we can go back and try to locate some missing college apprentices. In order to do that, I think we need to go back to Skyrim again. So let's see if we go back over here.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Now if we look at our quests... we go here, and we do this, and we look at our map. Yeah, it's not going to tell me anything. I feel like this one was, like, near Sarthal. And I feel like we went back and looked at Sarthal, but never found anything, so I'm not sure what to do with this one. Of course, we get the bring the follower to Delphine thing. We've brought her at least one follower before. I don't know whether this is one of those quests that's just going to stay there forever. Bring Ancient Farmer Tome to Urag Groshub. Don't know where that is. Map isn't going to help me. Find Durkeithus. Not going to tell me where that is. More of these East Empire pendants. More Netch Jelly. And then... yeah, nothing new down there. So yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do with ourselves. But I can tell you that I'm going to hang out on this boat here as we end this episode and read these guys a story. Actually, I'm going to get off the boat. I don't want to listen to that guy banging on whatever he's banging on.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Stay over here by this.
Possibly be the Dragonborn of legend.
It is our most favorite company.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here and read a book. As always, I read a book at the end of my episodes. That's what we're gonna do now. Take a look at our books here, and we're reading this this volume of books called The Poison Song. It's quite good. We are on our way to volume 6 of 7. So that's where we're going. The Poison Song, Book 6 by Briston Shell. The magnificent sprawl of the stronghold of Indorinion was aglow in the light of the setting sun. Commander Jazrat watched it slowly disappear into the horizon as he led the caravan southwestward. It was a strange practice for him to lead a night operation, but scarcely more bizarre than anything else he was facing. He was only 70 years of age, far from old for a Bosmer, and yet he felt like he belonged to another era. He had known the land of East Vardenfell his entire life. Every forest, Every garden, every small village between Red Mountain and the Sea of Ghosts had been home to him. But now it was all different, twisted into a world he did not recognize since the eruption and the year of the sun's death. Or year of sun's death. It made night travel all the more treacherous, but it was a risk he was ordered to take. The Ashmire appeared quite suddenly. If a sharp-sighted scout hadn't seen it and given the signal, the entire caravan might have been swallowed whole. Jazrat cursed. It had not been on the map, but that was hardly surprising. It was a huge unnamed scathe stretching as far as anyone could see. The commander considered his options. He might lead his party to the southeast towards Tel Arun and then try and approach due west. As he consulted his map, he noticed a glimmer of a campfire in the distance. Accompanied by his lieutenants, Jazrat drove his draugr forward to investigate what appeared to be an Ashlander man and woman. "This is no longer your realm," he bellowed. "Don't you know it's been ruled by the temple that these are house lands now?" The couple shuffled to their feet and began quietly walking away toward a narrow ridge between hill and Ashmire. Jazrat called them back. "Do you know a way around the scathe?" he asked. They nodded, their eyes still to the ground. Jazrat signaled to his caravan. "You will lead us then." It was a treacherous winding crossing, almost too tight for the Gars. The wagons themselves scraped as the drivers pulled to avoid the Ashmire. The Ashlander man and woman whispered to one another as they led the caravan. "What are you mumbling about, Noir?" Jazrat hollered. The man did not turn around. "My sister and I were talking about the Dagoth rebellion, and she was guessing that you were bringing arms to the stronghold at Fallen Serrano, which is why you chose to cross the Ashmire rather than taking a road." "I might have known," Jazrat laughed. "You Ashlanders are so hopeful whenever you see signs of trouble in the houses in the temple. I hate to dampen your spirits, but what you're speaking of is hardly a rebellion. Merely a few isolated incidents of unpleasantness. Tell your sister that." As they plodded onward, the narrow ridge began to taper even more. The Ashlanders found a low, jagged crevasse in the hills, a crack from a lava flow even predating Sun's death. The caravan scored the rock walls at it, moved through. Commander Jazrat, after 20 years of uncertainty in a land he did not understand, felt a twinge of his old instinct. This, he thought to himself, would be a fine place for an ambush. "Ashlander, how close are we?" he shouted. "We've arrived," Dagoth Tython replied and gave the signal. The assault was over in mere minutes, as it had been calculated from the start. When the last body of the house guard had sunk beneath the Ashmire, only then was the inventory of the caravan revealed. It was better than they had hoped, virtually everything the rebellion needed. Daedric swords, dozens of suits of armor, quivers of fine ebony bolts, and rations enough to last for weeks. "Go on ahead to the camp," Tython smiled at his sister. "I'll lead the caravan. We should be there within a few hours' time." Akra kissed him passionately and gave the sign of recall. In an instant, she was back in her tent, exactly as she had left it. Humming the song, she removed the Ashlander rags and chose an appropriately diaphanous gown from her trunks. Precisely the sort of dress Tython would love seeing her in when he returned. "Murasa," she called to her servant, "summon the troops together. Tython and the others will be here very soon with all the weapons and rations we need." "Murasa can't hear you now," said a voice Akra hadn't heard in weeks. She turned, expertly removed every trace of surprise from her face. It was indeed Indoril Bainara, but not the quivering creature she had left behind at the massacre at Sandal House. This woman was an armed warrior who spoke with mocking confidence. She wouldn't be able to summon the troops if she could. "You may have weapons and rations, Akra, but there's no one left to arm or feed." Dagoth Akra made the sign of recall, but nothing happened. "The moment we heard you banging around in the tent, my battle mages casted the fusion of all magicka," Bainara smiled, opening the tent further to invite a dozen house soldiers in. "You won't be leaving." "If you think that my brother will walk into your trap, you underestimate his allegiance to the song," Akra sneered. It tells him everything he needs to know. I have convinced him to no longer fight it and let it lead him and us to our ultimate victory. I've known him longer and better than you ever did, said Benora coldly. Now, I want to hear what the song is saying to you. I want to know where I can find Tay. Tython, my lady, Akra corrected her. He is no longer a slave to your house and the temple's lies. You can torture me all you wish, but I swear to you the next time you see him, it will be because he wishes it, not you, and that will be your very last moment alive. Don't worry, Sergio. Or don't you worry, Sergio, Benara's Nightblade winked at her. Everyone says they won't break under torture, but everyone always does. Benara left the tent. It was all part of warfare. She understood that, but there would be little relish in witnessing it. She could not even watch as the house soldiers disposed of the rebel corpses. She had hoped she would grow numb to the bloodshed after weeks of following Tython and Akra massacre after massacre. It didn't matter to her that now the bodies were of her enemies. Death was still death. She had only been in her tent for a few minutes when her Nightblade appeared. Not so tough as she appeared, that one, he grinned. In point of fact, all I had to do is ask her nice and point my dagger at her belly, and she was blubbering everything. Not too surprising, really. It's always the ones that talk big that crumble fast. I remember way back a couple years ago, even before you was even born. Goron, what did she say? Benara asked. The song, whatever that is, told her brother that she got herself caught, and not to return to camp, the Nightblade replied, only a trifle annoyed at having his fascinating story cut short. He's got a half-dozen mare with him, and they're going to try to assassinate the fella that led the Induril army in the war, General Induril Treffith. Uncle Treffith? Benara gasped. Where is he stationed now? I'm not sure myself, Sarjo. Do you want me to ask if she knows? I'll come with you, said Benara. As they walked toward Akra's tent, cries of alarm sounded. The situation became abundantly clear even before they reached the site. 3 guards were dead, and the prisoner had escaped. Interesting woman, said Goron. Weak heart, but a strong arm. Should we send word of warning to General Induril Treffith? If we can find where he is in time, said Benara. That is book 5 or book 6 of the Poison Song. Thanks for sticking around while I read it.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better.
Yeah, me too, Scotsman.
We Argonians do the work the Nords don't want to do.
Okay. Am I in your way? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm standing on your work. My bad. Well, this is where this episode ends. We come back next time. We'll see if we can figure out what we can do to pass time while we wait for old Rylus to contact us again. We'll figure something out. There's always something to do. Thanks again for joining me on this episode. Hope you guys had a good time. If you did, want to let me know. Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'm sure if you join me again in the next episode.